Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equity Story. I think looking at the ASX 200 again, for me, it looks pretty bullish, holding above those trend lines. We were saying the last few weeks, just don't panic. Stop. You know, you read the newspapers and you read all the internet all day long, and everyone's talking about the big correction. Well, it could happen, but let's see it in the share price action first. At the moment, it shows to me that it's holding up pretty well, and equally, this market could keep going up higher as well as go down. So I think forget all the scare talks about the big moves at the moment. I think let's just watch these charts and play this market sort of day by day. And today, although our market was down 0.14%. Most of the stocks at the moment we like, the trending stocks, are holding up pretty well. Just remember one thing, that at the moment, the trending stocks aren't really doing their normal quick 5-6% they've done in the last 2.5 years. The market is really tough, and the ASX 200 has moved up largely on the back of banks recently, and BHP, Rio, Fortescue, these sort of stocks. The normal the average, the normal people, it's still pretty tough out there. So, but it's good to see now. I think we're starting to get really good. The reporting season's coming out, so those stocks that Equity Story believe in, the 3-year growth stories, are now really now we're up. Now it's we've got our head on the block. We're going to see how good we really are at Equity Story. We have got a good record in the past, so be interesting to see that. One, are we trending the right stories, or we got the right 3-year growth stories? We believe we do, and we believe exactly as done what's happened in the past. Our stories will report well, and generally speaking, do pretty well for us. And it's good. I mean, like I said, pretty tough day today, but good to see these gold stocks starting to move. And you know what? On that daily chart, Evolution set up for a big move up. If that gold price can have a move up, I think over that sort of 1,220 level, I could see Evolution having one of these good 5, 6, 7, 8% days, and at least getting back above that 240 level. For me, it's a perfectly set up chart to really do something. And again, very similar with Northern Star. It's had this big move up, came back, look, held that moving average, hold that happy line really well, bang, off she goes again. I mean, it does depend on gold, but I think if gold can move up, both Evolution and Northern Star could obviously keep going. Again, we are being cautious at the moment. We're trending what we believe are really good stories. Hansen looks absolutely fine. Should have done better this week. I think got sold down a little bit at the beginning of the week, just on the market sentiment. I mean, the market is still down 1.5% this week, but I really do. I've got my money on Hansen to hopefully really, if it doesn't do it this week, go on with it for next week. Obviously, good to see Ramsay Health Care up strongly today. Good to see Domino's again jumping back up today. Again, it was a good sort of, I think, pretty good call. Sort of talking about it, not to panic with Domino's, and I'm really looking forward. I've been watching a bit of banter in the newspaper between the CEO of Domino's and the Financial Review, and whenever there's anything sort of fairly negative about the stock, the CEO comes out and says, "Why, mate? What are you on about? We're doing fine. We're growing our business." So, that sort of talk gives me a lot of confidence that hopefully this report will be the humdinger we hope Domino's will be again, and that would justify obviously Morgan Stanley's $100 target price on this stock. It's going to be a lot of fun, Domino's, actually, in the next 2 weeks. So, we've got our beliefs in the stock and the company again, and I think this report's going to be a really interesting one when it comes out. Again, ALQ up today, obviously, given a lot of support by that great news from Downer. ALQ looking good. Generally speaking, all the stocks looking good. Even little TWE, which was the one we did have down today. Again, it looks absolutely stunning on the charts. And again, we're big believers in this story fundamentally as well. So, looks absolutely fine. What I would like to have a look at a bit tonight is just those classic weekly buy and sell signals. What I would say, if you do get into one of these classic weekly buy and sell signals, on average they tend to have a really strong move up. But hold on to them. Look, good Webjet, which we did take a profit on. But if you if you want, you can see the momentum often keeps continuing. And again, Webjet, which is running on quite a high P, again having a strong week this week on a tough week. And again, DDR, again, another sort of week the ASX is down. This didn't really kick in. Do you remember that's this sort of buy signal? But look what it did the next week. Next week it kicked in very nicely, and this has been as high this week as 252. So, really, really interesting. Obviously, the weekly buy and sell signals this week, Fortescue's kicked in absolutely beautifully for us, and again, giving us a good profit in a week that's been down. ALU and Hansen, I think, will end up the week fairly square, possibly a little bit up, but CYB, the bank, didn't really go for that buy signal. It wasn't really the best of buy signals really, but it was there, and see how it does to it. It might end up the week just slightly down, but certainly those classic weekly buy signals will again be outperforming the market. What again did do well for us today is just get these bullish stories. Dow, one stage this was up about 16-17%. You know what, even after this jumped, I nearly put this as a trend. Had a chat with the great Cobbett, so we're looking at these fundamentals. The report was actually outstanding from Downer, and again the revenues were up 2.1%, NPAT was up 8.5%, earnings per share were up 11.4%. But the key theme about their report is that the strong margins improvement and their earnings upgrade. So the FY17 outlook was that NPAT was they believe will be around 175 million, a P about 17, which even now, although the stock's had a move, I think it puts this stock, it's a sort of good value where it is. Obviously, if they keep improving their margins, this trend could keep on running. So maybe not now. If it dips below $7 and gets somewhere, around that sort of 680 level, certainly really could consider adding this as a trend, because I think it looks very, very exciting. And again, I think those obviously bullish stories have so far this week have outperformed the market again, which is in a tough week is extraordinary. Again, as you'd expect, it's been a bad week, but those stocks that we say are negative, stay away from them. In that is SGR. We're hearing quite a lot of negative stories about Star Entertainment at the moment, where it was a market darling, but this has been sold down, I think, through more serious fundamental reasons. With obviously, I think some of these big Chinese traders not coming to Australia at the moment, and obviously making a dent on the revenue model of SGR. So if you actually look at this now, it's had another sort of really down day, and it's hit a sort of record yearly low at 468. It just looks awful. And again, NVT hitting a record yearly low. So, we're giving you tremendous warning, stay away from these stocks. And again, NVT, very, very ugly. Obviously, it's had a real hit. A lot of that's to do with the sentiment around Trump, and obviously visas and immigration. So it's very unfortunate for that company, but obviously it's dented the share price. Just before we go tonight, I'd just like to talk about a little 10-bagger. Now, we haven't put this one on, but it's very today I had an email from one of all our members are the greatest people in the world, and this guy's a lovely person, and he's saying to me about DTS, which is I'll just put the code in here so you can have a look. So it's called Dragontail, and it's just sort of been listed, and obviously you can see that it's looking pretty bullish already. Now, what I might do is show you the video of Dragontail, what it does exactly, and really let you form your own opinion, what you think about it. For us at the moment, Equity Story, maybe at the moment I'm being a little bit conservative on these 10 baggers. I do need to see a little bit, understand the revenue, because this is just such a tough place to put your money at the moment. But I think what I'll do, I'll play you the video and you can really make your own opinion. Maybe after the video I'll give you some idea of maybe what potential revenue this company could be making.
The breakthrough technological developments of the last 20 years have had little effect on fast food preparation and delivery operations. In the environment where more customers would like their meals to be delivered to them, and the restaurant managers are constantly under pressure to decrease costs and increase sales, most of the fast food restaurants are challenged with ineffective technology and high personnel turnover, who handle numerous tasks manually and simultaneously. The result? Orders delivered late, food arriving cold, and labor costs increasing. The Algo Dispatching System, Dragontail's latest technological development for the fast food industry, completely streamlines the food preparation and delivery process. It's like placing a super manager inside the store that makes the best decisions possible, every time, all the time. The result? Restaurant personnel work effectively, the food is delivered on time and warm, customers receive better service, and the restaurant improves its financial performance. The Algo Dispatching System comprises of 4 main components: a dispatch module, a kitchen display module, a pack module, and GPS units installed on delivery vehicles. The GPS units used for delivery vehicles can be replaced by drivers' smartphones with a simple dedicated application monitoring drivers' location, arrival to customers, and much more. As soon as a delivery meal order is recorded in the point of sale system, the dispatch system immediately assigns a driver for delivery and adds order details to the dispatching screen. If the driver is not available to deliver the meal, the system will instruct the cook to prepare the meal and put it aside on a holding shelf. Only when the system recognizes there is an available driver scheduled to be back in the restaurant, the relevant shelf on the kitchen screen will appear blinking, indicating to the cook to put the order into the oven. Alternatively, instead of using a holding station, a digital hold module can be used. It enables to hold orders in the background while constantly reshuffling them, enabling the Algo to start its optimization process even before the orders appear in the kitchen. The meal will be out of the oven just in time to be picked up and delivered, what we call out of oven, out the door. The Algo Dispatch System is also a brilliant marketing tool. An important part of a business is the ability to effectively communicate with customers. Algo informs customers on the status of their order, the delivery's location, the exact time of arrival, and much more. The separate camera and sensor module will send your customers a picture of their order coming out of the oven with the exact temperature and out of oven time. The system knows ahead of time if the order might arrive late to the customer, automatically notifying the customer and issuing them a coupon or a free perk to compensate for the delay in delivery. The Algo Dispatch System will not only help you deliver orders on time, but also deliver them warm and fresh, exactly at their optimal temperature. Easily connecting to any existing staff scheduling program, the Algo algorithm turns any scheduling program to an intelligent scheduling system, leading to more effective labor cost savings and on-time scheduling of drivers, cooks, and other restaurant staff. The Algo system includes state-of-the-art management reports. These easy-to-read reports are presented over a dashboard with bottom-line recommendations that effectively help management make operation adjustments to further improve their store's performance. In addition, the unique heat map report enables executives to analyze and manage their coverage area. This unique report specifically points out areas with great growth potential. The Algo optimization engine can be utilized effectively in other industries, including supermarket delivery, airline food catering, and even non-food same-day deliveries. Want to transform your business? Just get the right technology. Dragontail Systems, when the tail becomes the edge.
Anyway, I think it's obviously a really sort of exciting little piece of software, and you know they're already now into some Pizza Huts. They've only got sort of 10 and 20, so it's really early days for DTS. But you know, the revenue model, they look to make around sort of 2,400 per year per restaurant. There's setup costs to put the equipment in is between 5,000 and 25,000 per restaurant, obviously maybe depending on how many they sign at the time. And then obviously there's a fee to train the staff to use the system. I think it's an exciting little model. So like a little bit too soon possibly for us, Agri Story, to put on on as a 10 bagger, but it's certainly one we're watching, certainly one we suggest you have a look at. And certainly I was very heartened to hear that so many of you brought shares in CIA, and they've done really well on that. We didn't put that one out, but obviously I think these videos are important, putting ideas to you all, exciting ideas, and obviously often you can make your own opinion. And I think often with these sort of little startups, it is often an opinion, and obviously some of you out there who may be in the restaurant business certainly might have a different opinion of this, and I would like to hear about it if you are in the restaurant business, and see what you think of it. Anyway, thank you very much, and have a good night, and thank you for listening to Equity Story.